Hi there, welcome back to Joshua chapter 7. You may recall after the defeat of Jericho, the Israelites are asked by God, or told by God, to destroy everything that doesn't belong to him. It says in verse 7, verse 1, chapter 7, verse 1 that we read last time about Achan stealing something that he should not have had. And because of that, God was very angry. Verse 2, Joshua sent some of his men from Jericho to spy out the town of Ai, east of Bethel, near Beth Aven. When they returned, they told Joshua, "There's no need for all of us to go up there. It won't take more than 2,000 or 3,000 men to attack Ai. Since there are so few of them, don't make all our people struggle to go up there." So approximately 3,000 warriors were sent, but they were soundly defeated. The men of Ai chased the Israelites from the town gate as far as the quarries, and they killed about 36 who were retreating down the slope. The Israelites were paralyzed with fear at this turn of events, and their courage melted away. So here we have this situation where God is encouraging the Israelites to go across the Jordan River, they defeat Jericho, and they want to expand into the land. And they come up against Ai, and naturally they send some people out to reconnoiter, say, well, what's the situation really like? How are we going to cope with all that's coming? And the spies report that actually the job to do is not that difficult. So they send just 3,000 people, 3,000 warriors to defeat the men of Ai. But the men of Ai defeat the Israelites, and the Israelites are paralyzed with fear. The courage melts away. And I'm sure they were thinking, well, where is God in this defeat? Later on, we'll read for next time the response of Joshua and the other leaders. But where is God in a place of defeat? Because it can be that we can look at something that goes wrong and we think, well, God led us to this point. Obviously, we got it wrong. We thought we heard God, but we didn't. Or we believed that this was the right way to go, but in fact, it isn't the right way. Well, as we'll see, and you may know the story here, the Israelites didn't get it wrong to defeat Ai or to attack Ai. What was wrong was something outside of that impacted that particular action. And we need, as Jesus followers, to be discerning to know when what we're facing is God saying to us, actually, that was the wrong route for you to take. It was a wrong action to be engaged in. Or whether simply there's something else at play that we need to deal with, as there was in the case of Achan. And Achan was someone who stole what he should not have taken. He hid it away, and therefore God was angry with him and his family, but also with the nation. And that was the underlying issue. So where is God in defeat? Is it that he's just not caring? Or is it that he's saying that more important than this particular victory of the moment is that you get in right relationship with me? More important than the mountain you're trying to climb is how we are with each other. And perhaps God is saying to some of us today, we need to focus not just on the target, not just on the goal, not just on what we believe God has called us into, but we need to focus on relationship. And relationship is based on trust, and trust can be eroded so quickly if we don't do the things that we need to do. And in our relationship with God, he's saying to us, look, I have a role for you. I have a plan for you. I have a purpose for your life, and it is incredible. And I want you to fulfill that purpose. I want you to go into all that I have for you. And yet, more than the things, it's important that you are in relationship with me. So for some of us today, God's simply calling us back to relationship with himself. And God is saying, look, I want more than anything else to be in good relationship with you for the honor of my name.